Hey guys, I'm Birdie and welcome to my channel. This is Clown Cows. In today's video, I thought that we could just have a little bit of fun, and in the spirit of Halloween, I thought we could talk about Amber's creepy side, because she definitely has one. So I have put together the top 5 things in order that I believe makes Amber the creepiest. So the first one that I'm going to start with is going to be the least creepiest. And then the fifth one is going to be what creeps me out the most about Amber's personality, okay? So number 1, Amber's insanity behind the idea that her feelings override anyone else's rights. Amber's like this untreated sociopath. Her feelings only belong to her, and the rights of people still belong to everyone else, whether she's mad or not. But she doesn't see it that way. She really believes that what she feels on the inside is more important than the torment or torture or stress or anxiety that she is putting on others. Number 2, the way that she says her pets are happy because of her claims that they love her or that they are obsessed with her. She doesn't see that she's their food giver, their only source of their most basic needs. They're not obsessed with her and they don't love her. They follow her around for survival. Twinkie's nails are so long they're curving. The cats are matted. The litter boxes are overflowing with cat shit. We've seen this on the floor back in the Destiny era. Amber thinks that these animals follow her around because they love her so much. But I think they follow her around because she's not meeting their basic needs and they're just trying to get her attention. I think her lack of awareness in that situation is very creepy. Number 3, Amber's weird personality changes are creepy in my opinion. On any given day, we can tell who she's been around recently or even what she's been watching online because she is a sponge for absorbing the personality traits of others. I think this is creepy because it shows an emptiness inside of her. It's like there's nothing truly living inside her mind or her being. Amber is whatever she is copying that day, and that's scary as hell. Number 4, I think it's creepy that Amber's so shallow. She can mistreat partners and animals, and she doesn't even see it. She hurts people and doesn't even realize that they are suffering, much less that she caused it. She neglects her animals, like Twinkie crying in the background of her last live stream, and then she carried on about how flattered she was that people liked her makeup. Amber's lack of awareness to the sufferings of others is creepy to me. I could imagine being in a situation where you are stuck with someone who is emotionally destroying you. But it's like those silent screams in a nightmare where you're screaming with all you've got, but you're completely silent. No one can hear you. And it's because that person is so detached from reality in that nightmare that they don't even realize you exist, much less that you're screaming out in agony. I think that's a lot like Amber. She only realizes another's existence as far as she can see them giving or providing her wants or her needs. She doesn't recognize people or animals as souls with their own needs. And I think that's downright scary. Number 5, in my opinion, the scariest, creepiest thing about Amber is the way that she lies so freely, so easily, and so willingly and then makes it her own reality in her mind. So it's not the lying itself that I find so creepy, because everyone has or does lie at some point. Amber lies as if it is true. It's like she believes her false reality 100%. So I think it's the disconnect from reality that's so creepy to me. You know how she talks about her journals all the time? I'm willing to bet that we've probably watched her in a live stream, for example, where the comments were completely criticizing her for her horrid actions and behaviors, and where Amber throws a tantrum live on camera and then leaves. I bet in her journal it would read something like, on my live stream tonight, everyone was so obsessed with me. Everyone just loves me so much because I'm exciting and they want to be me. And all of the criticism was because people are so jealous of me, me, me. I think it's creepy how her lies become her reality that she seems to believe so completely. And then to make it even creepier, she bases her actions and her life off of this false reality of how she has tricked herself into believing that others perceive her. I've seen a lot of talk about what Amber should be for Halloween, and some of them are very funny. Like someone said that she should be the Michelin Man because she would only need white paint. And then I read somewhere that someone said she should dress up like the bed bug that has appeared on her shirt throughout the many different eras that we've all watched her in. But really, I don't think Amber needs to dress up to be creepy. And she already is every day of the year. I think of her like an untreated sociopath flying under the radar, just looking for potential victims. If any of you are old enough, you can look back to the 1970s or 80s when kids used to tie a string around a June bug and then they would hold the other end of the string and they would say that it was their pet June bug. Those little kids couldn't understand the cruelty in what they were doing. They were too young. But Amber is 35 years old and she still can't see what she's doing. Amber either doesn't see her cruelty towards others or she just doesn't care because Amber only responds to her own pain. She never responds to the pain of others. And really think about that. She could be the lead role in a horror film and should definitely not be the victim. I don't even think she would realize that others were suffering because she is so self-obsessed with her own needs and her own wants. People could be dying all around her, and she would probably not even realize what was happening. So, I think that's probably the scariest or creepiest part about Amber. The way that she lies, believes her lies, then forms this fake reality that she completely lives her life based off of. It is surreal to watch, but imagine being in it. Imagine being someone who knows Amber in real life and that becomes your reality too because you are stuck in it. I think that's what a lot of her ex-partners have lived through, and I think that is creepy. That's scary. That is what a lot of horror movies are based on, being in a situation where you are stuck and you are trapped with someone who either can't hear you or chooses not to see that you are suffering, being with someone who is causing your suffering, but they are completely and totally blind to it. Therefore, you never have a chance of getting out based on their empathy or sympathy or remorse for what you're going through because they are so detached from reality, they don't even realize that you're suffering. That's scary as hell. But what do y'all think is the creepiest part about Amber? What do you guys think makes her scary year round? Or if you don't think she is, what do you think she should dress up as for Halloween? I'm going to vote for the bed bug. I think that was the funniest. I would love to see her dressed up as that bed bug, and I think we should name the bed bug too. I think the bug has made enough appearances that it is officially a side character, and we for sure have got to name it. But let me know what you guys think. If you're going out and taking your kids trick or treating tonight, be careful, be safe, have fun. I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.